Alright, so quick showcase on my Windows XP high performance virtual machine in libvirt with GPU-passthrough. So yeah, as you can see, I'm using the Q35 chipset, specifically the 2.10 release. I'm pretty sure it's the last release of Q35 that has proper ACPI support for Windows XP. So one thing I also had to do was I had to change this mode attribute on the CPU tag to host model. Originally it's usually host pass-through, I'm pretty sure, but I found that it was or if I had memory, if I had more allocated memory than 2815 megabytes, I think I would get some ACPI related blue screen of death on boot. So what I found was that they specifically fixed it. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be no performance overhead, so yeah, and it might just be like a Ryzen specific thing. I'm not sure, but I guess you can see for yourself. And right here I have a virt.io block device as my main disk. You know, Q35 doesn't support ID, and of course we want maximum performance. So as you can see here, I have a SATA CD-ROM drive, and of course that's the best thing you can get. And fortunately for drivers, there's this specific Wiki page I found, and it goes over how to install actually this very specific thing, but on just like a raw QEMU. So it's actually pretty different how libvirt works compared to just using like raw QEMU arguments. But yeah, sorry I'm getting sidetracked, but this floppy right here, this floppy image, it contains two drivers. It contains drivers for the QEMU SATA controller and the appropriate virt.io drivers. Now of course I'm running Windows XP x64, so I need to make sure it's the 64-bit version. And yeah, this is just like I don't know what's it called, but those drivers you load in the Windows setup. You just press the F6 key and you select both of the drivers, and yeah. One very specific thing though with this is that the bus on actually this also goes for the network card, but I will come to it. But you have to make sure it's on the PCIe route, so bus 0. Now I have it on slot 01. It shouldn't matter which slot you have it on, but I just wanted to play safe, so I specifically chose 01. I know that in the default configuration with the emulated graphics card that you will get, it's usually reserved for this specific address, bus 0 and slot 01. So I just changed it temporarily to 04, but I wasn't going to use that device anyways because I'm doing GPU-passthrough, right? So yeah, but just make sure it's on the PCIe route, or else the installer won't recognize the drive. Now yeah, like I said, this same thing goes for the network card, but it will actually get recognized by Windows XP, but the driver will not initialize it. So you need to also make sure that it's on the PCIe root. And I guess I could mention this as well, that this specific page it actually goes over, you know, if you're curious on how to install the network drivers, but it's actually really easy because fortunately the VirtIO Win release, if the drivers actually still have the drivers for VirtIO, or the NetKVM card. And so I guess I can also mention that you can still use E1000 or E1000E. I actually think at least Windows XP x64 supply or has those drivers included. But you know, we want maximum performance, so we don't want an emulated card. So it's best to use VirtIO or NetKVM. I mean, I guess that's it for getting this thing to run. So yeah, just make sure you keep the PCIe root respected and keep 35.2.10 and host model for the mode attribute. You know, as for getting the PCI pass-through to work properly, in my case, I use a GTX 960, and as you can see, it's loaded with VFIO, the kernel driver right here, so it's ready. One thing I'd recommend though before doing it is actually to just install the system, get it updated with legacy update. Make sure to install the optional .NET updates, and after that installing .NET 4, because if you try to install the NVIDIA driver, it will try to fetch .NET 4 from like a broken source, so it won't work. But you know, to do that it's real simple. Just search for .NET 4 standalone installer. Yeah, just get this one, download it, and you'll be fine. And to actually get the GPU pass-through set up with the specific virtual machine, I recommend using or just following this MattKC forum post. It's really simple. All you have to do is replace the domain tag right here. If like this, I think it tells libvirt to use like a specific syntax, and then this, which will actually do the GPU pass-through. There's one more thing with doing this though, and that's this goes back to the NVIDIA driver, is that it has it has a virtualization detection, which is really stupid. I'm not sure why it even has that in the first place, but it's really easy to circumvent. So just make sure to add these lines to your libvirt configuration, as I've done. You can see right here, vendor ID, I set to a random ID, and this KVM tag right here. And that should be it. It should, your virtual machine should just work fine. I've had a lot of fun with this, you know. You can get Steam up and running with OneCore API and play games. Like I played Team Fortress 2 online even. It was really fun. Couldn't get it to run that stably, but it ran really well with really good frame rates. So yeah, this is a really fun project to just play around with. But yeah, I hope this was some help. If you need any specific, if you have any questions, or if you're confused with anything, you can just ask me in the comment section. I gladly answer it. I wish I did a step-by-step tutorial. Maybe I'll do it in the future, but hopefully this will suffice. So yeah.